Hey, I'm Billie Eilish.
Yo, it's Billie Eilish.
I'm Billie Eilish.
Hey, I'm Billie Eilish.
Yo, it's Billie Eilish.
I'm Billie Eilish.
I'm Billie Eilish.
Why Billie Eilish has been caught saying she does not care about her fans. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Urban Celeb. Billie Eilish has spoken up about how difficult it is for her to have a healthy relationship with her fans as her fame grows. Eilish shared her sentiments about popularity and wanting to form a bond with her followers during an interview. Half the time I feel like I should give them more, and half the time I feel like I give them too much, she explained. Follow me to the very end as I have more for you. Is that accurate? Eilish is in the midst of a career that many musicians aspire to have. Even nevertheless, realizing one ideal entails making some comparisons. For the team, these include going on tour, which might be stressful and separate her from her pals. While the celebrity has brought along friends, she has received an outpouring of support from her admirers. In a new interview with Variety, she said of her admirers, "I forget that they're not physically my pals. It's funny, that's probably the biggest deception of it all. That people I've never met, I think I'm their best friend. Then they forget who I am, and remark or post things at meet and greets or on social media about how horrible I look in a certain photo. But then I realize that it's all for good fun with friends as a joke, and they make fun of you back so it's all love, and I don't want it to change. It's a strange balance just from the start. That had always been on my intention. I wanted to be the kind of musician I'd like to listen to. It seemed so simple when I was a kid. It's gotten a lot harder as I've grown bigger since it's not easy to be accessible to everyone, especially when there are some creeps around." Eilish continues to talk about how she tries to make her fans happy, even when she isn't even feeling well. "I find myself thinking, oh my god, I don't want to take a picture, but then I think, you know what, you know how minor this is for me, and it makes someone really happy," she explained. Is it true that she doesn't care about her fans? It's almost as if you forget that. But you have to keep in mind that the moment means a lot to these folks. Even the tiniest detail can have a major impact. The singer also discussed their second album, noting that if it's not for the epidemic, it might not have been composed now. "I did an album in quarantine, and I don't think I would have made the same album, or perhaps the same album at all, if it hadn't been for COVID," she stated. This isn't to say it has anything to do with COVID, but when things in your life change, you change as well. That's the way things are. When she was questioned if she would ever shout out a song, she previewed some tremendous vocal moments on the album. She said, "On this record, there are a handful of instances where I pull some tricks out. It's all about what I think sounds good," says the narrator. Regardless of how difficult the artist-fan relationship can be, there is always opportunity for human connection. "There's this gang of gals I've met a couple of times who are cool as heck," she explained. "They followed me to my hotel, which I despise. Please don't come to my hotel," says the narrator. "But I realized it was them, and we just hung out alone in the parking lot at 3 a.m. We talked and laughed and joked and played a ninja game." Eilish recounted, "But we were only buddies and we just hung out." Eilish's followers are well aware that the singer is incredibly grateful to her fans and expresses her love to them whenever she can. On November 17th, for example, Eilish stopped to hug a delighted fan while in Mexico City for the Corona Capital event, despite the fact that she was already in her vehicle and about to leave. While Eilish loves and appreciates her fans, she admits that their relationship may be complicated at times. Eilish admits in an interview that admirers forget that they don't actually know her. "It's strange, it's probably the biggest scam out of it all. The people I've never met think I'm really good friends with them, and then they forget," Eilish explained. She went on to say that these unpleasant encounters are common at meet and greets and on the internet. "Sometimes during meet and greets or on social media, my fans say things that are kidding or snarky about how horrible I look in a given photo, and I'm like, wow, that's so harsh," Eilish confessed. Instead of taking the insults personally, Eilish sees them as a sign of her fandom is really close to her. One of the reasons Eilish's followers feel close enough to joke about her is that she is honest about the pressures of fame, which is admirable. Thank you so much for watching. That's all for the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, and comment right below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and turn on the post notifications for more amazing videos. Stay tuned for our next video.